What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Callate, the official Shut Up Already podcast. I am your host, Angel the Savage, accompanied with your co-host,
Edu2323.
Yep. And today we're going to cover the Project Bluebeam conspiracy. Wild topic. So, yeah, I'm ready to deep dive. But before we get into the video today, we want to give a special shout out to my homeboy Vic. He does food reviews. He's doing an amazing job. We're going to drop his tag down in the low. Make sure you guys follow him and leave a comment and, let him know that we sent you. You know what I mean? That way we can always spread the love and make sure that we, extend that olive branch.
We can actually put up a little image right here real quick, a little screenshot of his page, just so you guys know exactly who it is in case anybody else is named like him or whatever. Once again, we're going to put the link below, but just in case, we want to make sure that you go to the right person. You know what I mean?
Yep. And we'll see you right there.
The number of UFO and alien sightings have gone up exponentially in the last few years, making everyone not just think, but even believe that aliens are very soon going to make first contact with mankind. But what if all of this was just a hoax right from the very beginning? What if governments and secret agencies are planning an event so massive and convincing on a global scale that it could change the entire belief system of humanity?
That'd be crazy.
We are talking about the most chilling and controversial
I've heard about this before, and it's very interesting.
Project Bluebeam.
As time goes on, they kind of decode it more, and I learned more about
Project
what they
Bluebeam
plan on
is
doing.
said to be a secret government operation designed to create a new global religion, but not through peaceful means. According to the theory, it involves using advanced technology to stage a worldwide simulated event, so realistic it would fool all of humanity.
Of course
The
it
theory
would.
first emerged in the
Of course it
1990s, popularized by Canadian journalist Serge Monast. He claimed that NASA, in collaboration with other government agencies, planned to use holographic projections and mind control to simulate the second coming of a messiah or even an alien invasion.
Yep.
This event would be used to unite the world under a single new religion.
Remember when we were speaking about control and how they plan on controlling us in any type of way? These are one of those ways.
Yeah.
Imagine looking up into the sky.
You can view that in our previous videos.
Hologram of Jesus or Buddha, or an alien overlord appearing above your city. This projection would be tailored to each region's
That'd be really
dominant
crazy.
religion or cultural
People will cancel their religions and
People
just
would be
turn
convinced that a
to
divine
this,
or
event.
extraterrestrial message is being broadcast
Us
to all.
humans, we're so focused and believe in what we see.
Allegedly involves using extremely low frequency or ELF waves and advanced technology.
They've already done holograms of artists.
Yeah.
You've seen that Tupac hologram?
Yeah.
I mean, this is
to the staged event by making them believe that those thoughts are their own. The theory also claims that NASA would fake archaeological discoveries to disprove all existing religions and convince people their faiths are false, creating confusion and chaos.
I mean, they already been talking about that Jesus is not real, but they never actually found him,
to take control.
or the tomb where he was at. You know what I mean?
The goal is simple: total control. By orchestrating a fake, global event that forces humanity to unite under a single ideology, those in power can control populations by eliminating all the geopolitical lines and create a centralized global government, often referred to as the New World Order. This would mark the end of national sovereignty and independent religions, replaced by a singular system ruled by a select elite.
Makes a lot of sense.
Of course, the scientific community
The alien invasion's coming down.
Bluebeam
Well, of course we're gonna unite. You know what I mean?
what if all of this stuff now is leading to that? This war is possibly leading to that.
Yeah, just little building blocks until they can settle an actual foundation for what they want to, create and build.
Often linked to UFO conspiracies and alleged government cover-ups. The idea that a staged alien invasion could be used to justify global military control or martial law is a common theme in many conspiracy circles. Some believe that all the UFO sightings till date are just a build-up to their main event. One peculiar example of this is the UFO sighting that took place in Nagpur, India in June 2024.
Not that long ago, 2
June
years
is
back.
mostly monsoon season in India, so the skies are heavily clouded with thick rain-bearing clouds.
It's a recent sighting.
But the UFOs were so
This video was uploaded 1 month ago. Wow, that is crazy.
That's a
making
lot.
them clearly visible to people below.
seems like they're making like a portal or like.
We can see what seems to be multiple UFOs moving quickly in a circular fashion. Many conspiracy theorists believe these UFOs were just holographic projections created by the military and were part of Project Blue Beam.
Possibly.
Similar lights were also seen in the sky in the same month in 2024 in Malaysia and Philippines.
That's what it takes, a group of
Saw
people.
some strange lights dotting the night sky in the distance. He started recording, and this is what he saw. Again, just like the UFO seen in Nagpur, India, this UFO was hidden behind thick rain-bearing clouds.
That stuff is chilling.
But the lights it was emitting
I wish you guys can see how my hair is standing up right now.
Dark clouds and was clearly visible from the ground.
Control. It's been like that since the beginning.
It can clearly be seen that the lights disappear and reappear in the same position within a few seconds, just like on an airplane. It also seemed like these lights were part of a massive UFO just hovering high in the sky.
Yeah.
Or were these also just part of Project Blue Beam to create mass panic in the continent of Asia? Whether it's a hoax or a hidden plan, Project Blue Beam continues to scare, but at the same time also inspire countless online debates about its authenticity.
I do like that.
But what do you think? Is Project Blue Beam just an urban legend fueled by fear and misinformation? Or could it be a warning about how technology might be misused to manipulate humanity on a scale never seen before? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.
Yeah.
And be sure to subscribe to the channel for the latest revelations in space.
Yeah.
What I do gotta say though, it all makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you can eliminate what people believe in, you can control them. You know what I mean? You know, to a real great big extent. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people do rather believe in what they see than what they feel in the heart. You know what I mean? With Christians and Catholics and all that. You can eliminate that really quick if you just show them something that they got no other, that their eyes won't lie to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. And this also ties with the other topics we talked about, like AI. You know what I mean? Like the type of lengths they're willing to go with this technology stuff. I think is really crazy, man. So essentially, the purpose behind this Project Blue Beam is to basically have us believe that there is a superior being or some type of godlike figure that's going to come down and rescue us and give us this alternative, so that way there can be a new world order. And I guess they're going to eliminate race, religion, whatever the case may be, and try to make us all unite as one.
Either that, they can also do it like that, or just in general, like there's like this bigger civilization that we have to unite and have to believe into one big, thing.
Yes.
And that way they'll control us regardless. Whether it's what you said or whether I said, the bottom line is that this video proves they're just trying to control us. You know what I mean? In their own way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. And like it's very scary. Like the lengths they're willing to go to, in a sense, trick us and keep us in this loop of control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, who's to say that what's going on now, it's not going to lead to that?
Yeah.
The war and whatever that's going on now, what if, something pops off and then something like this happens where a projection comes down and people actually think that.
And what's crazy?
We warned you guys ahead of time.
Yeah.
So you guys will be ready.
Yep. Make sure that when it happens, you come over here,
Yeah, you let us know. And if you didn't, and if it did happen and you still have access to your phone while it's happening, make sure you drop a like, comment, share, subscribe.
And once again, I don't know if I told you a while ago, but I was coming out of my mother's house, the one that she used to live a long time ago.
Right.
And I did see this little coordinated little flashes of light. I actually have the video. If I do have the video, I'm actually gonna put it somewhere around here. But I know I have recorded it, and it was little flickering lights together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then it just disappeared out of nowhere. I remember I stopped the car. Many people stopped their car. We got out of the car and looked.
Yeah.
It looked really crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you normally don't see that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And it really crushes your personal beliefs about other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes you focus in, oh my goodness, there's something out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually something out there that is physical. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, of course, we all have our own opinions when it comes to these type of things, but I truly believe in the beginning, religion and things like of that sort were made for us to be separated and controlled from the beginning. Um, I really do believe that, in a sense, whatever Bible or religion you believe in, it kind of, in a sense, all leads to the same type of thing.
I agree.
The elevation of one soul and reaching a higher being within yourself, remaining a pure spirit, becoming one with the one God.
Mm-hmm.
And this is nothing against anybody's belief or anything. To each his own.
Yeah.
Um,
Whatever makes you happy.
God bless every single one of you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just my opinion on these things, that they were made to, always keep us in control. I mean, everything. They label us by status, money, class, the way we dress, the way we talk. They put us in a level. You know what I mean? And it's just it's crazy when we're all one. We're all gifted. We all share the same abilities. We all go through the same emotions and everything through our whole life. We just experience them differently. But yeah, so these are like we said, these are the type of things and the lengths that they're willing to go to control us as the people. Because as time goes on, they have to show it. They have to put it in our faces for us to see, and they're starting to see that us people, like, we're starting to catch on to, like, okay, we know you guys have to show us to, in a sense, avoid universal karma, but now we're starting to take it serious, and now they're on some, like, okay, now we have to go to the next level.
Because beliefs do require consistency. You know what I mean? If you believe in something, you have to keep feeling it. You have to, have some sort of proof, some sort of thing. And then us humans, we learn fast. You know what I mean? We want to keep growing. We want to keep exploring and stuff. So when you let's say you believe in something and you figure out, like, there's this brick wall where you stop believing at a certain point, you know what I mean? And you're like, well, I need proof, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's where they come in. They're like, we're starting to discover and see the lies that, the people that are trying to control us and stuff like that. So they're like, all right, we have to take it to the next step in order for them to keep believing.
Yeah.
And while they keep believing, other people will tag along and they'll keep believing in us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That we have to, that the best way to live and survive is to be controlled by these people, True.
And I think the craziest thing is like, we're speaking about the Project Bluebeam now, but that's just going to be made to distract us while something else is also going on in the background. And it's scary. I mean, it's scary. Like, who's to say what's going to go on in the background? But like I said, it would sound crazy, but it would only be right if, like, not only be right, but it just kind of makes sense that something like this will probably take place after this type of war, or maybe anything of that sort happens. To give people who lost faith some faith in something.
I mean, they do it all the time. You know what I mean? Even most simplest stuff like elections. You know what I mean? Like president elections. Yeah. All of a sudden, there's a war going on, so they have to. Or there's something going on, so they distract you with other things. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what the news goes on. They show you what they want you to see, but they don't show you what they're actually trying to hide. Yeah. If that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's so many ways that they're hiding so many different things. I mean, there's so many things that happen in real life that celebrities, in a sense, acted out that weren't necessarily real. They were something that was staged. But we as people thought it was real based off of what it was. But that just lets you know that perception means anything. If they can sell us that belief and we believe it, then, who's to say that, you know what I mean, they can't do whatever they want and try to get away with it. I've seen a lot of videos. Maybe I know you remember the Will Smith and the Chris Rock one when he slapped him. Later on, people discovered that was actually restaged from an old movie. This is another crazy one. I don't know if anybody really noticed it, but it was a recent one I just seen where, do you know Charlie Kirk?
I think so, yes.
He was like a famous protester. Kind of got shot.
Yeah. We talked about it the other,
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we
I
talked
just
about
seen
it in
this
the second
theory,
video.
but not only is it a theory, it just sounds crazy.
Yeah.
That back then there was a movie called Snake Eyes. I think it was in 1998, starred by Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm.
And there was basically a protester in the movie, just like Charlie Kirk, and his name was Charlie Kirkland, which is crazy because it has the same rhythm.
I'm gonna put a picture right here, a screenshot.
Yeah,
of
the Nicolas Cage movie. It's
the movie.
Snake Eyes. Make sure you guys watch it. And
wow,
it's crazy. It's the protester's name is Charlie Kirkland,
mm-hmm.
and he gets shot in the neck by a sniper.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's what they believe happened to Charlie Kirk, even though some other ones believe that the person next to him shot him.
We talked about it on our second video, so if you're interested in that, go back over there and watch that.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, you learn something new every day, and this is just a deeper dive of the same type of things that the lengths they're willing to go. But yeah, this movie, the guy who shoots him with the sniper, his name is I forget his name in the movie, but it's Tyler something. And apparently, the guy who shot him in real life, Charlie Kirk, was Tyler Robinson. So it's kind of crazy that the shooter in the movie who shot the protester with a very similar name to the guy in person was the first name of the person who shot the real life guy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Charlie Kirkland. He gets shot in his, you know what I mean? The same similar way he gets shot in the neck too while he's doing a speech.
You know, it's crazy. A lot of movies actually project stuff like that. You know, stuff that events that happen, are gonna happen in real life.
Yeah.
Kind of like The Simpsons and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They show and they project these things that are gonna happen soon or are gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
And it makes you question the creator of these content. How do they know this?
Yeah, for sure.
How do they know that that's gonna happen this way? I mean, that's why they actually have this agenda. They have, let's just hypothetically say, they had this book. This book where they're just reading chapter by chapter, doing step by step on what they want to do. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out too. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
That's very interesting. You know what I mean? I've been holding that in the vote.
Yeah,
I haven't told him yet, so it's something that's fairly.
I'm finding out just like you guys. You know what I mean?
And I do have a video that I'll show him, so that way we can confirm it. But yeah, it's very, very, very crazy.
Yeah,
very
chilling.
Crazy.
It's chilling.
As a matter of fact, I can look for the video now if you guys
Let's do it.
The tragedy already happened 27 years ago. Not in a prophecy, not in a dream, but in a Hollywood film most people forgot. In 1998, Nicolas Cage starred in Snake Eyes, a political thriller about a man named Charles Kirkland. He's shot by a sniper in the neck during a public event, the same way Charlie Kirk was. And then, it gets even stranger. The event in the film takes place on September 10th, a boxing match headlined by a fighter called Tyler the Executioner. Sound familiar? Because in real life, the accused is named Tyler Robinson. Mid-scene, a voice asks about his lucky number. On screen, someone holds up a massive 7. And just weeks ago, Elon Musk announced every spacecraft launched in 2026 will bear the number 77, in honor of Kirk. Then comes the blimp, a massive eye in the sky, watching everything unfold. Just like the film's title, Snake Eyes. And wouldn't you know it, 2025 is the year of the snake. The tagline for the movie said, "Believe everything, except your eyes." It was filmed inside the Trump Hotel, Atlantic City. So I'll ask you, how many coincidences before it stops being coincidence? Maybe we're not just watching the simulation. Maybe it's watching us. What if I told you the Charlie Kirk tragedy?
Let's just say,
that's a little.
In my point of view, anonymous are never wrong. It's hard for them to be wrong. They're always looking. Okay. Everything you do, everything they do, they're always watching. Okay. Especially when you're that important. Okay. So that's just my input on that.
It just seems too believable. I mean, not even that it's you know, in a sense to where it's like it should be up for question as far as like if it is believable. I mean, it is. The names, everything matches.
And like he said, how many events have to happen for it to just not be coincidence?
Yeah, but also, if you think about the quote that the movie said, it's so powerful. Believe everything but your eyes. That just tells you that our eyes lie to us. You know?
I mean, that's how they're gonna do the alien invasion and all that. You know what I mean? How they got all this going on.
Yeah, the projection. They're gonna use
believe
our eyes
everything
against
besides
us.
your eyes. Yeah.
It's all about perception.
Because it's very easy to convince you something that you see, but not everything you see is real. You know what I mean? Especially projections and stuff like that, like he just mentioned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very easy to lie to this flesh
and to manipulate technology.
Wow.
You know, we often think that technology might make a mind of itself and then take over, but you know, at the same time, maybe it's us putting those evil intentions and whatever the case may be to it.
Yeah, because who created it? Who created AI? Humans.
Yeah, like, you know, because they're gonna use technology for this Blue Beam project or whatever the case may be, and it's just like it's being used to.
You can see that on our third video.
Yeah, it slowly advances, but
it's gonna take over.
It's just crazy.
And they're gonna take all the knowledge, all the good and bad that the developers have, you know, and us through generations. So obviously, if they're connected to the internet, they can see everything. You know what I mean? Which, for me, is mind-boggling. It's crazy how you're gonna connect something that can think of its own, you know, have a mind of its own and stuff like that, and connect it to the internet.
Yeah, it's very.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put your kids on a non-parent control app. You know what I mean? YouTube had parent controls. Everything, you know, every app has parent control. You know, so why put an AI, something that can think of its own, on a non-controlled environment?
Yeah. And I totally believe you when it comes to these, you know, these anonymous characters who wear the mask. I mean, they really dig deep into this information to the point where it's like, there's no denying that the information they give you just does not make sense. Like it makes so much sense.
Wow.
To the point where it just makes you sit and question, like we're doing right now, and slowly trying to pick it apart and trying to realize like why they go these lengths to begin with. Once again, the movie's from 1998. And if it is that it was something that was staged or even mimicked, like why even play with it like that? To the point where it's just like, hey, it happened in a movie. Let's kill somebody in real life about it. Or who's to say it wasn't staged?
Yeah, that's why I had said it's
we believe
also staged. Yeah, and like I said, there might be already this something that's already been written. You know what I mean? And they're just following guidelines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in a job.
All part of the agenda.
In a job, you go in the job and you do what they tell you just because that's the rules. That's the guideline. That's what's been written.
Yeah.
You wear your safety glasses. You wear your safety hat. Your safety shoes. If you don't, then you get kicked out. That's what most likely that's what they're doing right now. You know what I mean? They're just following the guidelines of what they've been instructed to do. And that's why maybe some people were able to escape from that. Once again, the creator of this movie, you know, and all that, he probably was one of those that he just whistleblower, whistling. I mean, he years and years and years before they. I don't know. I believe everything has already been written, and not to put too much of my beliefs in and all that, but I believe that everything's already been written, and we're just seeing what's already been written. I guess you know what I mean.
That too. I mean, I believe life is a simulation. I mean, we. For example, I know everybody's heard about the game The Sims, where you can basically live out your life in the game. Yeah. It just feels so real. It feels like how our life is. Who's to say there's not somebody just watching over us and calling the shots for us or whatever the case may be, or just even just looking at us and like we're some type of experiment or they're just trying to see.
And that's a game, or for our eyes.
What if it is an evolved race just watching over us on some, you know? Wow.
There's actual beliefs out there, you know, that we've been planted here in this world to, I've heard different stories, but one is for our soul, whatever. And then another one is we've just been planted here as an experiment by, you know, larger civilization, because they want to see what we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? See how we develop. Maybe they're trying to see how they developed. So many decades and centuries has passed that they don't remember how they developed. So they created us to see how the start of humanity happened.
True. I've also heard that that they could possibly be looking over us because that species, in a sense, I've seen it in a video way back, maybe like 10 years ago, people. But it's about how we can, procreate.
I knew you was about to get to that.
We
it's
can
crazy.
we can in a sense have babies or whatever, and I guess
and they can't.
The race or whatever can't.
They're dying, but they have the technology to create life. So that's why you hear a lot of people talk about they kidnapped, women or whatever, and they align with the United States and the president and all that, and they kidnap certain, humans to use women to procreate their own race. You know what I mean? Which it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it from our human perspective, our human, not our human, our pregnancy rate has been going downhill.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We've been losing that. Women have been losing that gift to procreate. A lot of people have become sterile and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, it's almost like everything that we've talked about in our past videos just adds up to everything that's now, because if they can't procreate, that it just maybe goes back to how we were saying they control our foods.
Wow. Wow.
In a sense, to where, and they use this technology to control our minds to keep us in a state to where we feel an assimilation like we do now. And then they also do things like do stage acts in front of us that, a lot of movies are telling us the truth, but we think it's a movie, so we don't really take heed.
Yeah.
But a lot of these things they do show us way beforehand before they do it.
Yeah.
Because if I told you that, the fire was hot and you touched it, hey, you touched it. And that's the way, in order for, you can't put the blame on me, basically. And that's kind of the approach they take. Hey, if we tell them or give them a glimpse or a hint, 9 times out of 10 it's going to go over our heads anyway. Yeah. Because they have us thinking of so much at once. You turn
that's
on
why
the news.
They're probably doing it slowly, like you were saying.
Yeah, you turn on the news, 90% fear. You might get 5-10% happiness, little charity going on, little schoolwork.
A giant cookie has been made at this school.
Yeah. We found a fossil.
Yeah.
Some light mid, nothing too crazy, because they don't want us to feel too happy. We're too powerful when we're happy and when we unite.
Yes.
They don't want that.
They don't want that. Yeah.
And if they do want us to unite, they want us to unite under their control.
Right. And
such as this Project Bluebeam.
Yeah, and they just can't just put out the bad, because they gotta put a little bit of good just so you have hope. You be excited and be like, oh, you know what I mean? They can't just give you the bad, because then you just won't believe in anything. You know what I mean? You just hate everything in life. So they do give us, like you said, those little moments where you're like, wow, okay, this is good. You know what I mean? And then start the program. Wow.
Yeah, so in a sense, with that being said, it just makes you question life and think of what our purpose is here, and maybe this is why people just live their life at a risk every day, or just take crazy measures to do whatever
That's a good
they
question.
want to do.
That's a little good quiz for the video.
Yeah.
Do you take risks every day? I'm actually going to put this at the little link in the corner.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the question right there. So if you made it this far through the video, make sure you click right there and answer that question.
Yeah.
Do you take risks every day because you live it like it's your last?
That is true. Or are you, and risks as far as are you a daredevil, or in a sense, do you do things that you thought you may not have never done? It's
I thought of something crazy.
Yeah.
You gonna eat this piece of sandwich now?
Yeah.
Even though you're full, or are you gonna save it for later?
Yeah. So we really appreciate all the love and support, everybody. Appreciate you guys for hanging in there. We know we've been gone for maybe about 2 weeks, but
we've been working, and we've been really busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we really do appreciate the love and support that you guys have been giving us.
Of course.
All the people shouting us out and stuff like that. So, you know, hopefully we can always do it vice versa. You know, I mean, give you guys a shout out, especially if you guys always like, share, comment, all that, and get our videos out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we're really trying our best here, you know, to bring you guys content that you guys won't just get bored within the first 30 seconds of it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Today we'll be reviewing a video on the brand new Spider-Man. It's called Brand New Day. I'm very excited, honestly.
Me too.
Spider-Man has always been a great movie. Not only a great movie, I think it's one of the best games. Yeah. If you've played any of the Spider-Man games, you know what I'm talking about.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah. Even down to the latest ones, though, they got I got the Miles Morales and the second one.
I haven't played the new ones, but I do still to this day play the old ones. You know, PlayStation 2 one and stuff like that. Very good. I've seen the graphics. I've seen the when he swings around and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Spider-Man has always been part of my life.
Yeah, I mean, it's never disappointed. Yeah, it's never disappointed. Even though I went through 3 different Spider-Mans, I mean, my personal opinion, I think they all played them fairly well for the Spider-Mans that they played.
Yeah. Comment below which one is your favorite Spider-Man out of the 3, though. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Comment down below. Obviously, Toby.
I ain't gonna lie, I like Miles. Miles is Puerto Rican. Miles got some.
I guess four Spider-Mans there.
Miles got some.
But does Miles count as a Spider-Man? Because his drawing is like black and red.
Okay, all right.
Does he count as a Spider-Man?
I don't know. I mean, they consider him Spider-Man. But let's go with Toby's the original. I'd have to go with Toby. Toby's the.
I like the messy hair and
yeah. The original Spider-Man. The Green Goblin too was pretty good too.
He's always amazing, especially when he came in No Way Home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love that. He was all cool like and then turn evil. Yeah, I like that. I was expecting. I saw it from my way. My little tingling. I was getting tingling when watching the movie. Yeah. Okay. Spidey senses. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, we're gonna get down right now.
We're gonna jump right into the video.
I can't believe our first thing I lied to you. MJ, come on. Pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Yeah. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, they're gonna bring him back, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Go home! Sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me? Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help. What did you say it was?
Hold up. Hulk. Wouldn't Hulk remember him though?
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles,
that's from the comic books. Yes, I'm a geek like that. Okay, give me a second.
What we can't even see. Stay out of my way. You're losing it, kid. And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of
I like that.
Okay.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're housewarming.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
Okay, so I'm gonna just put it out there, straight up. As the Spider-Man fan, okay, I do gotta say I'm very excited the fact that they took all Tony Stark's. No, okay, I am a Spider-Man fan, but Iron Man is my favorite character overall as an adult. Okay, as a child, it was always Spider-Man, but I am happy that they brought back into the roots of taking all the technology away that Tony Stark gave him. Because Spider-Man is supposed to be this lonely guy living in a shitty apartment. Excuse my language. A crappy apartment, okay? That delivers pizzas. You know what I mean? His bike broke down, he fixed it. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be one of those simple life. Okay, it's just another day of living. Right? Type of guys. So I'm very happy that they're bringing it. They're stripping him from what they made him in the Marvel films and bringing him back to his roots. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And all that y'all saw, if you seen the comments, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just hoping for the 6 legs, you know what I mean, the 6 arms or whatever. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm hoping for all that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, the exciting thing and one of the best part about Marvel in general is their timeline of movies. They put them out chronologically. So good. And they all make sense. Everything ties into each other down to the most minute, smallest detail. Yes. I love it. And I'm excited for this movie. I've always liked Spider-Man.
July 31.
I always will like Spider-Man.
I'm not going to lie to you. Personally, I feel like this is going to be one of the biggest movies out. Yeah. Yeah. It has to be. It has to be. It's... Yeah. I don't see no other big. I mean, other than Doom, when Tony Stark came back, but not as Tony Stark. You know what I mean? As Doom, or whatever his name is. You know what I mean? But this has to be the biggest movie. Yep. I'm excited. Yep. I'm excited. Yep. Hey, I want to watch the movie here with y'all. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. So make sure you guys watch this movie, man. I mean, it just sounds very exciting. You know what I mean? Let us know what you guys think. If you guys, when you guys watch it,
come back to this video and
very excited to hear what you guys think, because we're gonna have opinions on it too.
Make sure you guys comment and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When you guys comment, we're definitely gonna be putting y'all comments up here and stuff like that. Especially if you guys ask us questions. You know what I mean? So if you have any questions that you guys want to ask us, just to be more involved, because once again, this is not just our channel. This is y'all channel too. You guys are a part of our family. So make sure you guys comment questions below. Or just tell us a little something about y'all, you know what I mean, that we can dig in, you know what I mean, talk about, we would really love that, you know what I mean, we're one big family, you know what I mean, this is what our goal is, you know what I mean, so, yeah,
we appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video, where we'll cover more crazy topics, and keep you guys up to date with the latest, craziest, most viral news.
Yeah. And if you guys have something, obviously you guys can always share the link below. You know what I mean? We'll definitely get to it, you know what I mean? We're really excited, you know what I mean? We really want to expand out there and not only share information and stuff that people don't watch, you know what I mean? And they just either got to get informed about or something crazy happening, you know what I mean? Not everybody watches the news, Not everybody's always on TV and got time for that, but they could be at work, you know what I mean, on their phone, on their tablet, or whatever, watching something while they're doing their work. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's where we come in, we can give you that information or that specific topic or that excitement, you know what I mean? Maybe you want to watch something exciting, a little nice little talk, Yeah. Videos like this, you know what I mean? So,
if you guys do have any videos and you guys want us to react to them.
Absolutely.
Make sure you guys comment the video. We can drop our email down in the link below.
Absolutely.
With a link below, so you guys can let us know what you guys think, and want to see our perspective on some of the things you guys find interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, make sure you comment on when you do send us a video to our email. Make sure you put on their review. You know what I mean? Whether it's a link or a personal video. If it is a personal video, you just put review personal video. If it is something that you guys want us to watch or talk about, just put on there just review. we'll definitely get to it. We'll separate the categories over here, and we'll, make a video for them. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's very. I'm excited. I'm excited. To definitely be more involved with you guys. Because once again, we're very grateful, and we appreciate the fact that people are actually supporting us. And enjoying our videos.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely doesn't feel like a job. It's just really something that feels like it's just genuine, something we enjoy doing, and we hope you guys enjoy the videos that we make.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next one.
Callate, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the best. I cannot lie. They front to my face and talk shit from behind. They claim I'm a waste.